Hi, I'm Pat Baer, and you're in my bedroom. Sorry. Anyway, this is a little preamble video before my video for 404ing at PAX Prime 2015. I had a great time in Seattle, and unfortunately, a lot of technical stuff went wrong. Normally, the great people at PAX and Twitch just live stream the panel, and then I take the archive and put it on YouTube, and it's no big deal. Unfortunately, that didn't happen this time. So I had one camera, I had some audio, and then Eric Canius, I want to make sure I say his name right. I think I said it right. Eric Canius took the video, took my slides, took the source, took the audio, put it all together, and did the best he could. Because we lost 15 minutes of audio at the end, and then the video didn't have any audio of its own, so it didn't make sense to put those two things together. So you don't have anything from Eric Pope other than the commentary he gives on the other videos, but not the videos that he brought. 404ing.com and the description of this video have links to the actual videos that he presented. We just don't have the cool commentary from all of us watching weird music videos and then a nightmare video that Eric brought. Also at the end of the panel, which you don't get to see if you weren't there live, is me thanking Cards Against Humanity. Thank you, Cards Against Humanity. You're wonderful folks, and you sponsored the panel, and you didn't have to do that, and I'm glad we're all friends. Anyway, please enjoy. Next year, I'm going to run the gauntlet of US PAXs. I'm doing South and East and Prime, and hopefully it will be live streamed. But if not, I am working on a better solution so that I don't have to do what we did here. So hopefully that'll all work out and you'll enjoy it. And if not, well, you'll leave a nasty comment and I will probably ignore it. Enjoy the video. Why am I doing this? Oh, God.
Hi everybody. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Pat.
I like to do occasionally just to check in with the audience. Clap, make noise if this is your first PAX.
Ooh. Wow.
All right, good. And then for those that have been to PAX before, clap, make noise as if you're first 404ing it.
Ooh.
Great. And then for fairness, if you haven't clapped yet, clap now. Great. Thank you for coming back.
I saw some people double dipping.
Okay. I mean, and I'm sure there's a couple people that didn't clap at all, and that's okay. I'm not telling you have to. But yeah, so why don't we get started? This is 404ing it. It's a comedy panel. We're intentionally going to try to have fun and have a good time. I'll introduce my panel of guests. We have Eric Pope, Drew Scanlon, and Mary Kish. Please applaud for them. Give them claps.
Thank you. We did it. We did it.
We made it, guys.
Yeah,
made
you
it.
guys are clearly these photos indicate some sort of evil plan you're about to unleash.
It's the most
good.
evil photos.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So some people that haven't been here before or just wandered in because it was a panel at the Sheridan. So this is 404ing it. We talk about the internet and stuff that we love from it. We try to talk positively. We talk over videos and photos. It is 13 plus written in there because we do swear. Sometimes people bring kids, and that's cool. It's just that swearing is going to happen. But when we swear, it's because we're really excited about something that's about to happen or is happening. And it's going to be fun.
I just want to point out, if this is your first time
Yeah.
being around Pat Baer, he's the most positive, nice person in the world, and it's going to be offset by all the terrible things that we're going to show. I just love how he does all this level setting at the beginning. He's like, no one's going to get hurt, and we're not going to hurt any feelings.
Well, so I do want to say that the reason this show exists and I try to do it places is because there's a lot of negativity and there's a lot of fun. It is fun to be like make fun of things and be negative, but also it's fun to be like, this is a cool thing that I found and I want you to know about it. So that's kind of what we're doing here. And with that, we'll begin by saying cats are out to get us. They're getting smarter and they're learning. And this is a couple videos of cats that I'm a little scared about. So here's the first one. So this cat has figured out how to get its human to pet it. Like it knows. Like look at this right there. So it's like you do this. No, you do it. You do that. And there you go.
Great.
Like this cat has figured it out. Like the one thing this cat wants more than anything is
I
like
want
food
this.
and petting, and it's got petting down.
You're going to give it to me.
That's scary. And here's a hyper intelligent cat that they named Einstein. This is the next cat we'll look at. So this cat has figured out the secret art of unlocking doors.
It's a velociraptor.
Yeah.
You scare
And-
me.
Yeah, the guy's like, you scare me. And then he upped the ante. There's water in that tub. Cats don't like water. Foolproof plan, right? Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
He's testing the waters right now.
So good.
And then the final one. Like, that cat is scary to me. Like, oh, this cat's really smart. That's great. Like, oh, we named it Einstein because it's so clever. But, like, doors don't mean anything to that cat.
No.
Like, nothing is safe.
Yeah, it's just like the velociraptors in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
You better hope you
Just
know
like
Unix, Pat.
Hmm?
You better hope you know Unix.
yeah.
That's your only protection against cats.
I'd like
Look-
to see how it does with knob door, like
Right.
doorknobs. Like see if it can.
Just give it a
fix
few
it.
hours.
Its claws and twists.
Then
Yeah.
we're done.
Yep.
That's it.
So this next cat here, we got two more. This cat,
Got 2 more cats.
look, this is a stretch saying this cat is smart, but I don't know how this device works, and this cat has figured it out. So, like, I don't know how to use a theremin, but this cat has figured it out.
What?
And someone's gonna correct me that it's not a theremin. This is a thing that's like a theremin, but it is, I don't care. I also want to throw out this cat is not spooked by that terrible sound, right? Like you think, what? Where'd that sound come from? It's like no, I touched this antenna and things happen. And then also, there's just another cat. There's just another cat that is like watching everything. And this last one is this is supposed to be a Japanese documentary about cats that are loose and wild in the streets. But one little kitten decided that he was going to change the subject of the documentary. So yeah, outdoor cats, feral cats,
So cute.
and now you're in the documentary, cameraman. You're now part of the documentary. Sorry.
Aw.
This is now about how this little kitten wants to hang out with this guy.
Aw.
Right? And he's going to be like, well, I still have to film things. I got to film this. Look at that cat. Look at that cat. And this guy, I do want to applaud this man for being a professional.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, well, I still have to get the shot, so I guess I'll just hang out here.
Do you think he adopted that cat?
While this cat climbs on my head. Wow.
Do you think he
Yeah,
adopted him? Do you think he adopted
I mean,
brought
I
that cat
hope
home?
so.
I hope so too.
Yeah, I mean, like,
It's a real
that little
bond.
cat decided that dude was his dude. So
Yeah, they've got a real bond right there.
yeah. Anyway, like, that, those cats are cool, but, like, kind of scary.
Nothing in there scared me.
Really?
To be honest.
That cat that can open doors and climb over, like, jump over water?
Someone can get in there and cuddle you.
Yeah.
I'm into that. I don't want to have to let the cat in to snuggle with me. If they can do it themselves, all the better.
I mean, okay, I'll take your positive on that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take your
See,
positive.
it's fun
look
to
at
be positive, Pat.
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. I don't doubt it. All right, we'll get to our next segment here. So 404ing it, wide range of topics are discussed, all kinds of internet things. And I realized as I was prepping for the show, I've never talked about Pokemon. And that's crazy because I really like Pokemon. Because I'm like 35, so I was probably too old when it became a cartoon in America, but whatever. Probably. Speaking of the cartoon, this is just a little check-in to see how we're doing, if we could handle some people, I think it's Fuck Yeah 90s, took an episode of Pokemon and just put together every time they say the word Pokemon. And so this is a supercut that's only 45 seconds long, but could drive you insane.
Pokemon, 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 Pokemon,
Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon, and Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon,
Pokemon,
Pokemon,
Pokemon,
Pokemon,
Pokemon, Pokemon,
Pokemon,
My favorite Pokemon's coming up.
Pokemon,
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 Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon.
That was the same cut. That was.
Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon,
Pokemon,
Pokemon,
Pokemon,
Pokemon, Pokemon, if it Pokemon, Pokemon,
Pokemon, Pokemon,
Pokemon, Pokemon.
That's my favorite one.
Pokemon.
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 Pokemon. Pokemon. Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Pokemon. Pokemon.
Pokemon. My favorite part of that video is that James never says Pokemon. Because I watched that a lot. And I was like, oh, Brock doesn't say Pokemon that much in that episode, but James never says Pokemon.
Wait, that was one episode?
That was one episode.
Really?
That was a supercut of one episode. Where that's every time they say Pokemon, just in one episode
God.
of the show.
To be fair, it's called Pokemon.
Yeah.
You're getting what
But
you
usually they're
sign up
about,
for.
like, episodes are about, like, that one Pokemon, or the tournament we fought that 2 Pokemon, but not, like, the concept of Pokemon, which I think that episode must have been. It's just some guy.
So Pokemon is both singular and plural?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pikachu is a Pokemon.
What's the plural of Pikachu?
Pikachus?
Inconsistent.
I mean, we're going to find out. We'll figure it out. So,
we're going to
well,
get to the bottom of it.
no, believe me, this is a good segue into talking about this. So there's a festival in Japan about Pokemon, specifically about Pikachu. And thankfully, because of social media, people are taking videos of that festival. So now we can look at those videos.
Yes.
But I want to say, that kid, still psyched. So that's one Pikachu. Don't worry, guys. There are more than just one person dressed as Pikachu.
Whoa.
It comes. There we go. So this is like a festival with like a mall tour almost. There's like outdoor and indoor events and like lots of Pikachus. It's just Pikachu. There's no other there's not even a Raichu. It's just Pikachus. There's no like Pichus.
Has the invasion begun?
Yeah.
There's a Pikachu Wrangler. You can hear someone whistling to keep the
Oh,
steps
yeah,
going.
that's right. That was the beat. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
to make sure that
Our
they're all in
Pikachu's over the
line.
wall.
And you might think, oh, well, you know what? It's just like a bunch of Pokemon. It's just Pikachu going down and shaking hands and dancing around. It's not that elaborate, but it is elaborate.
Oh.
There's
Now we're
humans as
talking.
well. There's
Yes.
somewhat dancing, and a Japanese man in an afro.
It can't be easy dancing in those. Look at the arm movement that they can have.
Yeah, they jump and then bounce a little bit. Yeah, they're trying. And so you're like, oh, they just picked a bunch of classic songs. That's fun. They can do that no matter what. It's like, no, they also picked a couple modern tunes as well. This is a not popular song that Flo Rida just put out a new album that didn't do well. But this song is from that new album that came out this year.
Oh, wow.
It's
Oh,
kind of
man.
mesmerizing.
Oh, my God.
And I wish that wasn't just somebody's Twitter because I mean, well, fine. We'll just watch it again. Because there's just like, it's just a bunch of people. That's like a song that came out this year. Like,
What is this move, though?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's called
like,
dancing.
Ah.
and then there's one more. And thank God this isn't the full song. It's just it's like a chop up of a very popular song, but we had to include it. Can we turn up the volume on this one? Rock out a little bit.
Yes. Oh, wow.
It's impressive. It's pretty impressive.
Yep. Yep.
I wish it wasn't a jump cut.
Oh, it's so good.
And I will point out those ladies are late on their entrance. They should have come out when the song ended, not right after it. But whatever.
Man.
But yeah, if you look up, I think it's like Pikachu Parade is a good hashtag to find. But like, thankfully, the men and women of Japan have done a great job of just taking out their phones as soon as anything Pikachu related happens. There's other ones. There's like it's very poor quality, so unfortunately I couldn't include it. But someone took a video of them dancing in the Navy, which I I don't know why they picked that one.
I thought you were gonna show just on Twitter last night. Someone in my feed was posting a video that might have been from PAX. Has anyone seen a Pikachu at PAX? Yeah, and the video was just the Pikachu like trying to go into one of those little doorways, like in a booth, and it was like trying to sidle in sideways. It's so big. It's adorable.
Yeah, there's a Pikachu here. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of cosplay at PAX.
That would have been a really great segue.
Yeah, there's Pikachu right there.
And you
just
get a
comes out,
Pikachu.
dances Uptown Funk, and we all have a great time. And that's the end of the panel. We just do that for the rest of the
Uptown
hour.
Funk.
Is just us dancing to Uptown Funk. No, I've got another segment for you guys. 404ing It is a celebration of the best parts of the internet, because the internet is just a giant dumpster, but there's little recycling plants in the internet where people take good stuff and are like, but what about this thing? Don't look over there. That's terrible. That's just Twitch chat. The rest of the internet is just Twitch chat. Yeah, local reference. So anyway, I like to showcase amazing people. I've got a few people here. This one, the audio is bad on this video from Australia, but he's just, I'll tell you right now, he's describing how to catch a kangaroo. I'll say that. So this is a man.
Catch a kangaroo. First you have to find one in the bush. Here's one here now. And you get your shopping bag and you put it over the kangaroo and it will fall in.
What?
And then you have a kangaroo.
So look, I'll tell you this right now. If this is a fake video, I don't care, and I don't want to know. If this is staged, that's a zookeeper. If that's not a kangaroo, I don't care, because he's so nonchalant and so chill about that, and just flips one into a grocery bag. I don't care if it's fake. I want to believe. This next video I know is real. This is a stupid human talent, but he's just so excited about it. And then, of course, it's Final Countdown music makes it better, too.
Makes everything better.
This guy is just got a really dumb skill, and he's real intense about how good he is at it.
Oh, yes. I see where this is going.
And I'll tell you this right now, guys. Spoiler alert, this is not a fail video.
Oh my God! Oh my God, that's incredible.
And awesome pose. And then awesome pose. It's so quick at the end.
Serious.
When he gets it up and just looks at the camera like, yeah. Like, that man can put pants on with his hips and legs, and that is a thing that is useless,
Do you
but
think
amazing.
you can only do it with the Final Countdown playing?
I mean, I would assume. I would assume the Final Countdown is what makes that all possible.
The key to the puzzle.
Useless but highly enviable.
Yeah.
I want to try that now.
Yeah.
I'm not.
If
going to.
anyone I know could do it, it would be you, Drew.
Okay. I appreciate that.
I'm serious.
Well, it's
means a lot.
useless until there's a time that comes where you actually might need said skill. I always used to call those end of the world syndrome, where you'll never need it, but
You're handcuffed.
you're like handcuffed and the place is about to blow up and you got
No
2
pants.
minutes to get some pants on and get out of there.
I mean,
And that skill is valuable
You
then.
could break both your arms, you could have sprained wrists, and you're just tired, and you're just like, you know what, I got to put pants on to feel
There's
like a human.
No
could be
end to the
eating a
amount of things
gyro.
that could
Yeah,
happen to
endless.
your
Yes.
hands.
You
Yeah.
could be eating a very sloppy gyro, and you need to get your pants on, but you're holding a really sloppy gyro, and
So
hit.
before I just wanted to let's get into it.
mean,
Before the panel, I've been working on the show floor all day at the Rock Band 4 booth, and I was very hungry. Ran into a food truck. They had gyros, and I had a gyros, and it was amazing and delicious. And I'm eating it on the way here, and maybe some of you saw me as I was coming up the escalator. The tzatziki sauce started pouring down my hand, down my arm, on my shirt, down my pants. And it was just like, it was as if you had a faucet full of tzatziki sauce, and it was just not stopping. And I run into Drew and Vinny as soon as I get up the stairs, like, where's the bathroom? And Drew's like, back there. And Vinny's like, I'll help. And Vinny came with me like a perfect gentleman that he is. And halfway there, he's like, I don't know why I'm coming with you. And then I proceeded to go to this public bathroom where maybe some of you were peeing and eat this delicious gyro over the sink. Like,
You have to finish it. You can't
yeah, I
throw
didn't
it
want
away.
to. It's the only food I'm getting all day, and it was disgusting. Ask me anything.
Yeah. Thank you, Vinny, for
Yeah,
the
Vinny.
assist.
That's what I
Oh,
had from
nice
Vinny
guy.
Caravella.
Aw.
Watch my PAX East from 2015 to see Vinny show us weird videos that he likes. I got one more amazing person video to show, and I want you guys to pay attention to the gentleman, young gentleman wearing shorts and the striped shirt. I will say,
Double hand.
he has taken the balls from the machine next to him so that he can use more basketballs.
Did he ask the other two people just to embarrass them?
I mean, I don't know.
Holy crap.
The gentleman in the middle, his friend is filming this. So it's really impressive. He just doesn't miss. Like at all.
Oh my god.
Like it stops keeping an accurate count at some point. He's just like, what? Yeah. And then the guy in the end is like trying. He's like, yeah, I'll try two-handed. And now he's like, I gotta put the balls back on the other side. And he doesn't make every one, but he makes most of them. Bank shots work really well for him. And it's an old man. That's an older man.
And he's out. He's out.
That
He just walked away.
that's not that wasn't a teenager or a 20. That was a salary man. That was a salary man on break, guys.
Wipes his brow,
can't-
walks away.
I can't begin to tell you the first time I saw that video and it was revealed how old that gentleman was. I lost my mind.
There wasn't really any happiness on his face either.
No.
It's like this is a task he has to do every day.
Maybe.
I mean,
yeah. He just needs it.
You know, it's
Yeah.
a guy that was like, I'm not allowed to become a basketball player, but it's something I can do every day. He's just amazing. That's just like an unsung hero in the world. There's a guy out there doing that all the time.
I am glad that you are now singing his song.
What?
You're singing his song.
Oh
for
yeah,
him.
I'm
He's-
trying to.
He's sung.
Yeah. And also, I love the Bronxton guy who just like he just turns on like, did you see that? Like what? I'm sorry. I do have one more amazing person. So this video quality is unfortunately bad because this was like I think in the 90s off ESPN2. So this originally was probably on VHS. But you can hear it and you can get enough detail about how amazing this young man is.
Coming into this competition, Wayne was ranked third in the NASCA points.
This is on
world
ESPN2,
one-belt
remember.
rankings.
Oh. Whoa.
Well, he's got to be pretty fired up.
Yeah, he's pretty fired up.
Competitor
I
before
should
him.
say. Oh my god.
Just ridiculous stuff.
And he can handle that ball.
Oh, kid. Wayne is way better at a lot of things than I'll ever be, including angry yelling.
Preliminaries, and to have this kind of fire in his eyes shows what a true performer and competitor he is.
Oh my god.
And he's done some very difficult things, several what we call release techniques, where he lets go of the weapon.
Wow, bringing the house down.
And then
Wayne
check out the
Douglas
reaction
with
from the
full
audience,
staff.
the live audience watching him do this thing. Check out that guy. I love the video stops on that dude being like, yeah,
Yeah, that's when the
America.
credits start rolling. That's great.
Was that the older brother from Home Improvement?
I mean, yeah, he's
looked like
got a
him.
little,
Yeah.
yeah.
That guy didn't have a name.
I do want to point out, like, obviously that's ESPN2, which, like, for a lot of people know, it's like they play a lot of different weird sports and stuff. I mean, they have esports on there now. But, like, I just imagine someone flipping through the channels being like, oh, I don't want to watch basketball. Let's see what's on ESPN. What? What? That little guy's that guy's great at the bow staff. Okay. Like, that was the end of a day of competition from young people with like different weapons. And like sometimes you see a clip and you're like, oh, that was really fun. And sometimes you see a clip like this and I'm like, I want the whole thing. I want to see the people who were like just okay at it, that like didn't place. Like, were there nunchucks? Were there like fights between people? How many people broke boards with their feet or their heads or their fists? Like, I just want to know more. Oh God, so that's peeking into my brain when I see videos like that. I just want more context.
It's just a piece of the story.
Yeah. So now we pop over and we'll get into the stuff that I asked my panel here, not just to hang out, but also to bring things that they were excited to talk to us about. And we'll start with Drew.
Yes. Hi.
So Drew, you have 3 videos, and I put in one that I thought kind of fit with the theme.
Yeah.
Do you want to set up the first one, which you shot?
Sure. So I didn't shoot this, but
Okay.
someone on my
That's right.
bringing the positivity, Pat, to something that maybe not a lot of positivity you wouldn't associate with positivity.
I
North
think
Korea.
that's fair to say. Yeah.
North Korea. Best Korea. All my clips are from North Korea, and or feature North Koreans in a light that people may not know them. They love music. They love, like, there is just a channel. There's just a channel in North Korea, and often they are showing musical performances. They showed a musical performance on the plane ride over, and it's just like barren stage and then people with instruments.
Oh, this is a good thing to reference for those of you that don't follow Giant Bomb and don't know that Drew went to North Korea.
Yes.
There's a whole trip. He's got he went on this huge adventure that like is crazy, and we could fill an hour talking about it. But you have firsthand knowledge about this.
Right. So I went on this trip, and it was with the tour group, and they said on the itinerary, "Oh, today we're going to see a school children's performance." And I'm like, "Okay, that'll be cute, like kids playing instruments, I guess, fine." But what I failed to realize was that like Pyongyang, where we were at the capital, is where all the best and brightest are culled from the entire nation to come and impress foreigners. So this is a clip that someone on my trip, sitting like 2 seats away from me, filmed from this performance. And it's a little North Korean girl. Very talented.
It's a very large xylophone.
Yes. Big smile, whole time.
Yep.
What? No.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Still, big smile.
Yeah. What's up? So it seems like a lot
And
of
then they're on this panel that slides everybody off stage.
yeah.
Really creepy.
A lot of their musical influences are definitely like 60s, 70s, like
Yes.
like
You know,
American.
the xylophone craze of the 60s.
Well, but also like adding classical instruments to that. It seems to be anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, they're sort of still stuck in the 50s and 60s because there's like a media blackout, and that started in the 60s.
yeah. Do we want to just go into the next one because I don't think it needs setup.
Yeah. Let's just do it. More children.
You may have seen this one. This has been around the
Yeah.
internet for a little bit. It's just little people and big guitars.
So this is also North Korea?
Yep.
it just keeps going. There's just more and more kids playing guitar. That's a lot of fun. It's just 5 kids.
There is some choreography though. It just gets creepier.
Yeah, I mean there is a creepiness to it because of their expressions, particularly that one girl.
Yeah, forced smiles.
Well, I'm going to say both girls are just got this like game face on that's like tough.
I do
And then
like
the choreography is
the
creepy.
bounce.
But like the technical is great. All right, I can't. All
Yeah,
right.
you don't need to.
So let's go to this next video that I put together because when
Okay.
you sent me these clips, I was like, oh,
I have the perfect
I
supplement.
have something that I've never been able to figure out how to play in any context. This is just like, this appears to be the military's like band section, or at least they're dressed like that.
Yes.
Love it already.
Just, Pope, I thought you might appreciate
I already do.
just all the saxes.
So much sax.
Yeah.
It worked for Clinton.
Yeah.
It's just like it's like, oh, we got a big band orchestra. Let's have all the saxophones out there.
So yeah, if there's not like a military parade going on,
Yeah.
you turn on the TV and it's most often this stuff.
Okay. But don't worry, guys. It gets better.
Yeah.
I really love this lady. She's just great. Like, I don't know a lot of music that has like guitar solo and 6 saxophones, but like there should be more
There should
music that
definitely be
features
more
that.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet that guitar.
And also, everyone in North Korea, every drummer knows they have to be psychs.
Yeah.
Like that is a through line.
Yes.
And don't worry, they all come out and hang out together. It's like when the bass player and the guitarist have their backs to one another. Only it's not that at all.
The harp back there.
And you can see other pieces. They're just not using them.
Yeah.
Keeping them in the pack.
She's got a peace symbol on that guitar strap. I just want to point out.
Yeah.
Power of
I think
rock
this
and roll
is-
is going to bring down that dictatorship.
I think, Pat, in the description of this video, it's from like some reunification
Yeah.
day, parade, or celebration.
Yeah.
They're big on reunification.
Well, of course, yeah.
Wait. But so like they celebrate the idea of reunification.
Yes.
Really? Okay. Interesting.
I mean, this just keeps going. We don't have to. We got one more video.
So yeah, the next one features heavy use of the accordion, which is known as the people's instrument,
Huh.
because, and that's true. Like it is for some reason, communists love the accordion. I think
there'll be a callback to that later.
I think it is because you can bring it anywhere, and you can like bring it out to the fields where farmers are working, and
have to
like
plug
it's,
it
it's
in.
portable,
Yeah.
and you can
Makes some
play
loud noise.
the music of the nation everywhere.
It is one of the nerdiest instruments because it's
Also that.
so technically complex and looks real dumb in a good way. Dumb in a good way. But anyway, here's a bunch of
Yeah,
accordions.
this next video it's not, I don't know, it's not particularly funny. I just think it's kind of awesome. Also, it's North Koreans, but it's filmed in a Norwegian shipyard.
Yeah.
They're exchange students or something. I don't know. I don't know.
I think it was a national, like international exchange of musicians. Like musicians went to different countries to perform there.
Okay.
As like hey, we're all the same kind
So yeah,
of thing.
this
which
is-
is cool.
Yeah.
It's true. I remember hearing about that. Even
Yeah.
the U.S. sent people.
So here's some accordions covering one of my favorite 80s tunes.
Yeah. And this does fall into this is just good. Like, oh, that's silly, but no, this is just good.
Yeah.
Like this is just like a cool thing that happened.
I pull this up whenever I feel like I need it.
Every time I always do like 30 checks to make sure this thing is working. And every time I got to this video, I was like, oh, this plays for a bit.
Yeah.
I got more videos to look at, but whatever.
It's also a really good arrangement.
Yeah. Oh, and it's really good. Yeah, for a 5-piece. Pope, is this is Take on Me available for Rock Band 4?
Absolutely.
Okay. Good. Yeah. And they're just in a shipyard in Norway, which is just a great weird place because it's not it doesn't have any context for it.
Yep. And at the end of the video, the camera pans around. I don't know if we'll get there, but it pans around and everyone is wearing hard hats.
Yeah.
Because they're in a shipyard.
They want to go work on the boat, and they're like,
Yeah.
all right, let's get it over.
Wait, Koreans, accordions? What are they going to play? Oh, no, Take on Me? That sounds good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll let that slide.
So yeah.
Yeah. It's just they're technically proficient at a very hard instrument, playing a very fun song.
They got bell bottoms.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I think there's some, they do get some seepage of modern music or like music past the point of, closing of the borders. Because when I was there, everyone seemed to know Take Me Home, Country Road.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Huh.
Without fail.
John Denver.
I guess,
I
yeah.
don't know why
if
that-
If you don't understand, if there's no politics to it, maybe they can slip through.
Yeah.
If, like, somebody high enough was like, this is okay, the people were like, all right, good.
There are very rare occasions when they do show, like, foreign movies on TV.
Oh.
I think Titanic was the first one they showed on TV since, like, the Korean War.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because-
a movie
because
can't offend
Titanic,
anybody. It's pure.
It's about the follies of capitalism.
Yeah.
Also
I mean, it's classism.
That's
There's
what
a
I've
love
always thought.
story. Everybody knows how it ends.
something
Like,
for everybody.
I think it was
yeah.
probably edited a little bit.
I'm sure that I'm sure some scenes were edited for content.
It's interesting it's 5 accordion players because the accordion is meant to be something that you can do all
Right.
types of the song in. Like, that's the whole point of the accordion is that you can do the highs and the lows at the same
But you
time.
don't need
And if
multiple
you're a good tapper, then you can do the beat. Like,
Yeah.
that's... So having 5, they're doing 3 different parts of maybe the low version of the song, which is really fascinating.
Yeah.
You
And like I
don't
said, guys,
need 5.
like, I could just play this whole thing, but
Which I think you are. I think that's what you're
I mean, yeah. It's like at a certain point we'll run out of things to say about North Korea, and it
you
won't
go. Here's
justify
the
it.
end.
But
Here's the end.
oh God, we made it to the end. Oh well. Oh, I'm so upset. We made the whole thing. Oh, then we're gonna just watch them. Yeah. Also, think about being one of these people. You build ships in Norway, and then someone says, hey, everyone has to come to work, but we're going to take a couple hours where we don't work so that these guys can film themselves covering Take on Me. They're North Koreans with
front of the boat.
accordions. Everyone has to come. Like, yeah. That's the weird day that the guy who was sick, everyone's like, oh, man, can't believe you missed that day. Wait, did you start 2 years ago? So you missed the day that the North
accordion
Koreans
day.
came? Weird. You risked a really good day. All right, so Mary, I'm check in with you. We got 2 videos for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found similar. I didn't find videos that naturally made me laugh so much as things that made me say, well, that was interesting. I never thought about that before. A lot of things I like are similar to people who are really good at things, but people who compete or are at the competitive level of things that you wouldn't think would be competitive. This video, I think, starts in the mid of this guy's
I
system.
picked this. I wanted the song to start, so I went back a little bit.
It's also a very lovely song, but it's
Yeah.
indicative of what he's doing.
I'm going to just say this right now. There's a world out there that you don't know about. Because I have to guess that no one in this audience has ever heard of this. I mean, freestyle.
This is freestyle competitive canoe.
Is that Bob Balaban?
To the tune of Lady in Red. Now look, maybe there's somebody out there that's like, I've seen this video, and that's great. But for most of you, this is your first time with whatever this is. And oh yeah, there's an audience watching this, and they are clapping because that was impressive.
There's like 2 moves you can do.
Turn left, turn right.
Oh, but look at that. You see that showmanship? One arm extended, like, thank
One
you.
of the best.
This is like, you have to have a canoe and access to a lake to practice this.
I would kill to have this song in Rock Band, by the way.
And I read up on this a little bit that like some people just come out and they just do their tricks and they go, and some people have taken a page from like ice dancing and they've like choreographed it to music.
That's right.
And
Some
so-
of them even dress up. So there were, if like it's like a pirate theme, and then they'll wear that garb to like seal the deal that they're really this. This is a good move. Hold on.
Yeah, he got a good head of speed
Wow.
there.
And I just imagine like a little bit of water against that canoe, and people are like, nope, turn their backs to him.
They'll take
like,
a point off
forget
for
it.
that.
He's lost his touch.
Sometimes they'll show the audience it's not as small as you would have
Oh,
thought.
man.
And a lot of people are taking, if you listen, you can hear a lot of people taking photographs, which doesn't really encompass what you're seeing.
No.
Like they're taking photos of like the wake of his canoe to be like, look at the patterns. You can really tell a lot of detail on his strokes.
This is why I like the Olympics, because you don't care about any of those sports, but then for like 2
Until
weeks,
you do,
you are
yeah.
an expert.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Like there's somebody right now crying because of this. Like there's someone live at that event who was just moved to tears by this performance because of the struggles and because of the heartache and the fundraising that had to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's somebody else who's just like, next year's my year. Like somebody saw this and was like, I'm gonna pull it off. I can do this.
I hope it inspires someone in the audience to pick this up.
Yeah. Also, you know, a lot of sports have like an age height. Like at a certain point, you're like, you are too old to do this anymore. I don't know how old this gentleman is. I'm going to make a guess that he is pretty old. And he is nailing it.
No matter how low your APM is, you can do this.
And also, any sport that you can do in a bow tie, I'm pretty psyched about. Anything competitive that you're like, I'm wearing a bow tie for this. That's
This is all he does.
I told you.
Spins around.
Look,
There's, like,
he's
2
making
moves.
very precise turns. I don't know, Pope. I can't tell you. I'm no expert. I can't do color commentary for this. But he's just great.
What a serene day on that lake, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Boy, weather could really ruin it. You know?
Right? That would actually be interesting to see if it's a real windy day.
Yeah.
Waves.
And then also the music is just like really soothing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It also has nothing to do with anything. It's just like, I don't know, this would be a fun song to. All right, so we
And
should.
then he just takes off. I love it.
Yeah. he's just
Later. I'm out of here.
time for I'm in the open ocean now.
I don't know if he wins. I don't know.
We'll never know.
It's,
Yeah, I mean,
It's unknown his place, but he's #1 in my heart.
Oh,
yeah.
I bet this guy's like a dentist.
He bet he.
Look
yeah,
at that.
yeah,
Look at that shit. That's poise right there.
Yeah. He's got it.
Yeah. Look at that guy.
It's beautiful.
Like, and and it's just like he nailed it, and he knows
Yeah,
he knows he did a
nailed
great
it.
job, and
Yeah.
he's psyched about that.
Yeah.
I wish they had commentators for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, because all you can do is go on the clapping of the audience watching it.
Oh,
Because
he's going into a perfect full moon.
Yeah. Oh, that'll cost him.
No.
Which is the thing you could say anytime someone's like, "Hey, do commentary for this." You just like watch something, you hear a gasp, and you go, "That'll cost him." We got one more video from you, Mary, and I didn't know that this existed,
Okay.
and it doesn't make me mad, but it does make me jealous that this is a thing. So let's just get into it, and you can kind of describe it. We started right when it would begin.
It's a large crowd.
Yeah,
So they are juggling, but it's not just a juggle competition.
because that's a thing already. Just
Yes.
know that. Juggling competitions are a thing.
This is,
Ivor versus Jochen.
this is a contact juggling.
What? Wait, what?
They're allowed to mess with each other,
Whoa.
What?
No points.
That's
No points
awesome.
awarded.
but they have to maintain their.
No points awarded.
That's brilliant.
And so these guys, there is commentators. There's that dude in yellow is psyched. Whoa.
Oh.
Nope. Oh, he tried to get him from the back like a jerk. Whoa. Oh, that's a point. Yeah.
Replay.
Oh. Jochen.
That's some good
That's a
sportsmanship.
juggle handshake, yeah.
Right? That's a good. I like that. Okay. There's no, it's just about the competition, right?
Oh.
Oh. That point, you know what? That was on Johnson, right? He lost it for himself on that one. Ivor had nothing to do with that one.
He didn't want it as much.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow, that guy almost got it in the face.
Yeah.
Whoa. And then nailed it. Juggling.
It's amazing how skilled they are. What they're doing a lot of times is they're using one hand to juggle while they're messing with the other one with their
Yeah.
other hand, but then they still have to maintain.
Because they can use it they can use it as an offensive weapon, but at the same time they still have to recover it. So they can't just like that.
Right.
And I don't say this.
Just walks away like a badass.
Wow.
The two guys on commentary, like this is not a safe place to be sitting.
No.
Like there's a lot of things being thrown with force.
There should be a net there.
Yeah, they really. I
Should
mean,
at least have eye protection.
they should really be in the back, protecting themselves. Whoa.
See, this I would absolutely watch on the Olympics.
Yeah.
Now, you mean how many times do you like turn on ESPN and it's like poker?
Yeah.
This is so
So much more
interesting.
interesting.
Oh, shit.
Oh no, an injury.
He's all right. This isn't
Oh,
FIFA.
this could be a comeback for Jochen.
Yeah, that's not a good.
Ivor has hurt himself.
All right.
It's anybody's
dude.
game.
Okay, dude. Okay.
All right.
So see, it's all about the competition.
Look how big the crowd is. It's really
There's a lot of people watching that knew, not only that are there, but knew about it and showed up.